counting on you, Pat. We gotta stay close enough to protect her in case a terrorist attack, but not so close that she spots it.
I wonder why they haven't attacked you.
Maybe they already found the gun. Just so they don't need to follow.
Except they didn't come for the guns first, they came for Nadine.
Don't worry. But I won't let you know.
This is a roleplay only team.
As soon as she leaves us,
Hope you're okay with that.
we gotta get
Cool, I'll be Mr. Quiet.
Especially if they already found them, they could be
No, I don't know. That's not
She came up
cheating.
across it. She might be headed to the
Roger that, Mr. Quiet.
How is that cheating?
Over.
You can't play the quiet game when you're role playing.
Over.
You didn't say anything to begin with.
Roger. Over.
Private, make up your mind.
Let's just do our jobs.
Over. Falling. Over.
Roger that. Landing at Vector 9.
What's your Vector 9 on your Oscar mic? Over.
Roger. Over.
Wait, something's happened. Where are the guns?
Yeah, made landfall.
Come in, private, quiet. Over. Private, quiet. I repeat, over.
Coming in quietly. Over.
What is going on back there, Sergeant?
No buildings have spawned in for me.
There probably won. Over. It's a known problem in Battlegrounds. Over.
Over. I have acquisition a M16 over.
If I can't get the guns, at least
You mean acquire?
Sure, over.
I have the means. I can easily leave the country if you let me know. I'm sorry, Nadine. I can't. Please.
We're safe.
How's Nadine? Where is she?
Private quiet. Come in.
She got away.
Roger.
Want to know what happened out there today?
I told you what I know, Pride.
You told me what you want me to know. No way Nadine got away from you. Damn, son. I worked too hard to rebuild this team after Brody left. Stronger than that. How could you be so willing to restore it all? This team means as much, if not more, to you than to anybody.
I know that.
Then why the hell didn't you tell me what happened?
What difference does it make? We got the terrorists, didn't we? And the guns. Nadine is not the bad guy.
Then how come half the law enforcement is still out there looking for him?
If I told you, Pride, and anybody outside of this office found out, you would get in trouble too. I can't let that happen.
I'm already in trouble. I sacrificed Hamilton for this. God only knows how he's gonna retaliate. This is serious, son. Not just legal. You cannot cherry pick.
How are you guys doing? Over.
Not on my watch. That is not what a team is.
Good,
We'll
over.
stand for it, and we've had this conversation.
Haven't seen too many boogies, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Over.
Roger that. Over.
What happened to
What's
Nadine?
what's sit rep on your position? Over.
Oh shit! We're about to take mortar fire. Get in cover.
How did the enemy get our enemy Vector 9 or Vector 9 or over and out?
I'm sorry.
Why is that guy at the school? Over.
I can't.
What'd you say about my mama? Over.
Are you at the school?
I say, yo mama is dead.
You waited for me.
Well, I was a little worried. Everything all right?
I don't know. Pride is pretty pissed.
There's an AK in here for you, Fatal Fire. Over.
Nice.
Cool.
No, that's Private Quiet. Over.
Private
What is
Quiet.
that? Do what?
I don't know if he's gonna report me to HQ.
Private Quiet, more like Private
He's
Queer.
not gonna do that. He knows you'll be done for him.
I'm sorry.
He's pretty pissed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Us in the military, we like joshing around.
Tell him what really happened.
What, you're trying to find out too?
I hope you didn't take that personally.
Were you, Jones?
My name's Britt Titley, and I'm from Beaumont, Texas.
Cop shop.
If y'all find a SMG suppressor, it'd be mighty appreciated if you pick it up for me.
If you don't trust me, right?
Roger, Doctor. Over. Out.
Honestly, I don't know what I said. Maybe I could have been
Took the bullets for the AK. Over.
Roger.
Maybe I could have let me.
But why?
I don't
I need
know.
a Vector 9 sit rep. Over.
Don't want this to bite you in the ass later.
You said over to Roscock.
Don't ask me questions.
Private, I don't think that's the way it's said. Over.
Okay. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Roger that. Over.
Percy,
I'm heading over in this building. Over.
just get off the phone with Assistant
Over.
U.S. Attorney Izzo. Judge wants us both downtown.
I like that.
Over. Roger.
My radio seems to be malfunctioning.
The evidence clearly contradicts Agent Percy's statement to the court.
You lied.
No, see, the team was in the middle of a firefight.
Need the AK bullets, please. Over.
And I quote,
I have 45 rounds for you, sir.
That away. Clearly, you could have arrested her right then and there. Cuffed her before you went back in.
Head over.
I seem to have ran straight into a tree. Over.
Private, open up your eyes.
You let a felon
I ain't no
escape.
private. I'm
Hold
a
on.
gosh darn corporal, sergeant, major, gunnery sergeant.
Curiosity.
Over.
That's not the point.
If you ain't addressing me by sir, I ain't gonna ignore you.
Are you condoning your
Yes, sir.
I'm not condoning the witch hunt.
Yep, that did not start with a sir.
Your Honor, Agent Pride is
Sir.
I need a sir, yes, sir.
Get along.
And what does that have to
Yes,
do?
Sir, yes, sir.
Because when the mayor heard about what happened,
That's what I
he
like
asked
to
the
hear.
Inspector General to open an investigation.
Retribution for my investigating him.
Conjecture.
Like hell it is. Enough. You two can argue about this later, but it doesn't change the facts. You're in serious trouble, young lady. Because as far as I'm
We have a
concerned,
drop
you're
in
not
our
telling me the
visual
truth.
west,
You
sir.
have one last chance.
Shh, over. Roger.
I want to know why you didn't arrest Nadine Bancroft. And I want to know where she is. I'm going to charge you with perjury and hold you in contempt. You understand? Gary, come on. Why are you doing this?
Don't blame me, Dwayne. Your agent brought this on herself. I'm just doing my job.
The more I do in Hamilton, didn't realize that you were in the mayor's pocket too.
You know that's not true.
Do I?
Bottom line, your agent screwed up and Hamilton pounced. I warned you what would happen if he found out about the wire. There's nothing I could do.
That's not true.
You gave him the opening. Now you have to live with it.
What just happened, Kate? Where's Percy? They're taking him to jail.
We are gonna pick Roscock clean. Over.
They're accused of stealing thousands of dollars of jewels from a local store, but it's what happened when they got away. You'll have to see to believe at 11.
I didn't know where I was from ethnically, so we sent that sample off to Ancestry. My Ancestry DNA results are that I'm 26% Nigerian. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can about my culture. I put the ghillie on my head, and I looked into the mirror, and I was trying not to cry, because it's a hat. But it's like the most important hat I've ever owned.
Discover the story only your DNA can tell. Order your kit now at AncestryDNA.com.
Maria's always on the go, taking over 7,000 steps each day. And she does it in any shape she works, with lasting comfort. Only Dr. Schultz's stylish step has insoles that are clinically proven to provide all-day comfort. Dr. Schultz, born to move.
Real meal for $5. 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 Finger licking, finger licking, finger licking.
Russia Week continues on Cold Bear.
High five, high five.
Tonight. Our smartphones are not
Prepare for contact.
Sir, I'm gonna need those scopes, sir.
I have created proud.
Private, are you watching television?
Finally have the power to change it.
Red dot.
No.
Do you need a red dot?
Yes.
Do you need a red dot, Fatal Fire?
Enemy boys up 195 on the hill. On the hill.
Gives you the best entertainment experience and more.
I don't have scopes for that.
Way to
Over.
access Netflix. More to stream to any screen. Up to 55 megabits of speed when you bundle, and up to 5 lines of unlimited talk and text included with your internet. Fact for fact, only Xfinity delivers it all. Get the best in entertainment and fast internet for $25 each a month for 12 months when you buy both. And get HBO or Showtime
Coordinates
included to
over.
stream on any screen. Plus, ask how to add Xfinity Mobile. Click, call, or visit a store today. Live from the Coin Center in downtown Portland, this is Coin 6 News. Watching out for you.
Rescue efforts continue tonight in Texas as Harvey ramps up to take aim at the Gulf Coast once again. It's 11 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff, and tonight we are learning that more help is on the way as far away as Singapore. The deadly storm still dumping rain over some parts of the state and southern Louisiana. Meg Oliver is live from Houston's Convention Center, which is now filled to capacity.
A curfew is in effect tonight for Houston. Meantime, Tropical Storm Harvey is expected to hit the Texas-Louisiana border tomorrow morning, which means the skies here could stay clear, but the catastrophic flooding remains.
Found a VSS over.
All day, rescue crews in
Roger,
Houston
Dodger,
used
over and out. Marksman
helicopters,
over.
boats, and
Ready.
trucks to reach those stranded by rising water, like Wanda Candler and her 12-year-old daughter.
Roof started leaking. I mean,
Trying to get our
water
goodies over.
is close to coming inside the house. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Rescues became even more complicated when 2 reservoirs overflowed and a levee failed, sending more
The
water
only
into
one that can
neighborhoods
touch my
where
privates
people are
is my
still trying
privates.
to escape.
The kids were scared. Wife was scared. So
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Get higher ground.
You know,
So
you know,
many
they
people
ain't
now
what
in
it means.
shelters. The city's mayor has imposed a public curfew in the
This
city
is gone
from
somewhere,
midnight
over.
until morning.
I don't
Are
want
you
them
in
to have
Houston
to worry
over?
about someone breaking into their home or looting.
Fatal Fire, do you need me 762?
Yes.
The convention center in downtown Houston is now holding
Where you
roughly
at?
10,000 people. As you
Over
can see,
here.
donations are pouring in. Authorities say they won't turn anyone away.
Late Tuesday, many evacuees boarded buses to a newly established shelter at Houston's NRG Park, as others were sent to the Toyota Center.
We are going to use the Toyota Center to reduce the population.
Thank you, Sergeant!
So we'll become another shelter.
Earlier in the day, President Trump traveled to Corpus Christi for a briefing on recovery efforts.
Issues of epic proportion.
Along with the water, the death toll from Harvey is also rising. Among those killed, Sergeant Steve Perez, a Houston police officer who became trapped in his squad car on his way to work.
Officer Perez's wife urged her husband not to go into work on Sunday because of the dangerous conditions. The death toll now stands at 8, but is expected to climb. Live in Houston, I'm Meg Oliver. Now back to you.
Meg, thank you for that live update tonight.
Okay, you saw there no rain where Meg Oliver is at, Claire, but this isn't over yet, is it?
Fatal Fire,
No,
you need
we are
762?
not done with this rain.
I got some, but I will take some more for sure. Over.
Here's one of the Doppler radar. So the rain has shifted east of Houston. Good news, getting a bit of a break, but there's still some major storm concerns with the hazards in the area. More rain in store, about 6 to 12 inches still possible for the Houston metro area, totaling around 50 inches for some parts of that metropolitan. Storm surge again will be high, around 2 to 4 feet. So we've got the intense rain as well as the rising surge creates, again, increasing flooding problems. Now I want to show you the track. It came in earlier, the last several days it moved inland. It came out, and here's the next track. It's going to move.
When we rendezvous, Fatal Fire, or Private Quiet, I'm going to give you so much ammo, you won't even know what to do with it.
It'll be up near Kentucky, but still a long way to go before this storm is done, and there is still
the gas is moving
in the Houston area. Coming up in just a bit, I'll talk
Anybody
more
has
about
any 5 rounds?
We could see some relief.
Over.
All right, thank you, Claire. Harvey, a
5
reminder
rounds
to
of
all of
what?
us here in the Northwest, be
Over.
prepared for disaster. It's only a matter of time
5.6.
when a big earthquake will hit, and volunteers at the Portland Neighborhood
Sergeant, are you
Emergency
talking about
Team
that
tell us
5.56?
You can start by gathering what you
Oh,
already
5.56?
have.
Yes,
Sleeping
sir.
bag, a tent, canned food,
Sergeant,
and a first
I
aid
believe
kit.
I got something with your name on it. Over.
So imagine your house has no running water,
I missed
no
boot gun.
electricity,
Sorry.
no plumbing, no gas. But your house itself is still stable and safe and
Fatal.
habitable.
Private Quiet.
So the most important
Are you
supply
in
you
Houston,
need
Texas?
water, a gallon per person per day, and don't forget about a way to heat that
No,
water
boy.
as well, maybe a little camp stove.
Help, by the way, is on the way for the
But
victims of
I'm
Harvey
from
the Pacific
Houston.
Northwest. The Oregon Air National Guard's 142nd Fighter Wing were delayed yesterday, but they were
Watching
able
those
to leave
news,
this morning
man.
to provide humanitarian support. Volunteers from Oregon's Humane
I know those
Society
news. Those
also
news don't
getting
do you
ready
no
to head
good.
south. Our plans do whatever they need us to do to help the animals.
True.
So if it's
Oh, shit,
feeding,
bombardment.
if it's
I need to
cleaning
get
up
y'all
after the
covered.
floods, building kennels, whatever they ask us to do, we'll do.
Fatal Fire, if you can make your way over to me, I can drop you some 5.5 or 7.62.
We also know the Coast Guard's 13th district, which serves Oregon and Washington, is also going to Texas.
The local Red Cross quickly training volunteers at the North Portland
I'm on the
headquarters
fire, over.
held an all-day recruiting event. After training for a week, they could be
Private
on the
Quiet
road,
behind
feeding
you.
people, setting up shelters, and delivering supplies.
So we wanted to
Yeah, I got your answer.
people to get trained, get all
We need to move
information and
out of this
deploy quickly.
area into Vector.
The Red Cross has seen a surge in volunteering all across America. One worker said in the past week they've had 25,000 new people sign up to volunteer. We'll continue to follow Harvey as the storm system approaches land, as Claire showed us once again. So look for updates here on Coin, always online at coin.com.
And closer to
There's
home, it's
AKM
that
on this building.
smoke from wildfires in Oregon and California that have really affected air quality, especially here in Portland.
Do I look
In fact,
like
there
I
are
thought to
several
you?
advisories in effect for many of the different
Perhaps.
cities all across our region.
But the good news now,
Yeah,
we're
5.5,
finally getting a
6,
break
please.
from all this. Our Andrew Dimberg
I
live
only
in
have
downtown
3
Portland
rounds.
tonight, where the night sky starting to clear, Andrew.
Smooth.
Yeah, well,
Over,
Jennifer,
move,
Jeff,
move,
those
move.
fires continue to rage on
Move
across
out of
the
this
state. Take a look
area into a
downtown
new, safer
Portland right
location.
now. You wouldn't
Yes,
even
sir.
know that earlier this afternoon
We've been
we still had
compromised.
that thick cloud of smoke.
Airstrike on us.
For a major city like this, would get this much smoke.
Heavy wildfire smoke in southern Oregon this afternoon.
So waiting for our
Again,
response over on the
impacting air
5,
quality
5,
in
6.
Portland. Jeffrey Katz is a local area doctor.
Coming over, coming air superiority, Lake Missouri over, River Downer over, under 5.6 over.
But if you already have asthma or COPD or other heart and lung conditions, it's a major issue for you.
For most of Tuesday afternoon, the air in Portland reached an unhealthy
Yeah,
designation by the EPA. But some
Over.
people we talked to still aren't phased.
Hasn't really been an issue for me. I can only stick to the southeast area. It's been
I don't know
Others
what
now
I've been
are
told.
heeding the health
I don't
warning.
know
But it was
what
the
I've
first
been
thing I
told.
decided not to come out for a while.
The Chetco
In
bar
the
fire
forest
is
by
by
the
far
orange
the
tree.
largest
Yeah, you
in
see the only
Oregon,
orange
over
tree.
125,000
There
acres.
to the
But
left, right?
The state is also
150.
battling the Millie, Whitewater, and Jones fires. It's left a thick
Yeah, they're
cloud
running down the
hanging
hill,
over
over.
the state for weeks.
Especially with the eclipse. I mean, it was crazy how much smoke there was.
Any
especially
contact, over.
on the eastern
Anybody
part of the
extra
state.
scopes
The
over? I
smoky
really
air
need them.
clears
Can't
out
see
tonight,
shit.
according to the National Weather Service, but the heat
No, I have a
and
red dot,
dryness
but
are expected
no long range
to stick
at all.
around.
Then leave the long range shots to.
Okay, and we do have a bit of a live
Kits
update here from the EPA.
Aye.
They
Marks.
upgraded us in Portland to the
Careful.
air quality being acceptable, except to people who are, quote, unusually sensitive to air pollution. Jennifer, Jeff? All right, Andrew. Yeah, it was exceptionally bad today, especially this morning. Andrew, thank you.
And you heard Andrew mention the Chetco bar fire. That is the largest
Gotta be
fire
around
in
here,
the
over.
state. It's now the size of Portland, Beaverton, and Hillsborough combined. But while most of the people
Hit
who were
one.
chased from their homes by the flames are
Coordinates
now back
over.
home,
150,
they still
150.
need to be ready to evacuate.
Behind a
and
tree.
at
They're
a
all,
moment's
2 of them are
notice.
behind one tree.
You're not
Oh,
safe.
they're
Meet again.
Currently at 125,271 acres. There is approximately
I have a visual over.
1,500 personnel on the fire, 38 crews, 114 engines, 8 helicopters, 16 dozers, and we have currently declared a 5% containment figure.
That's especially good news tonight because up until
One to the
tonight,
right, one
it
to
had
the
been
left,
0% containment, and crews expect full containment not until the middle of October.
And all that heavy smoke today grounded helicopters from helping fight the Millie fire near Sisters today. It has grown to about 21,000 acres, and ash has been falling from the sky in and around Sisters, Bend, and Redmond. You can expect to see falling ash around Sisters,
We gotta
Bend,
move
and
over.
Redmond to continue. Part
Gas
of Highway
coming all
20
over
near
us.
Potato Hill near Santiam Pass still shut down because of a wildfire burning in that location. The Willamette National Forest Fire crews are responding along with air resources, and the cause of that fire is now under investigation. 3 people in custody after a smash and grab robbery at the Bedbridge jewelry store inside Washington Square Mall, and they were caught on camera here running away. Now, police say they stole $40,000 worth of jewelry, smashing the jewelry cases with sledgehammers. One witness who was inside
Get on me,
tells us
Private
the
Fatal.
pop from the breaking glass sounded like gunshots. The suspects didn't get far. Beaverton police spotted the getaway car, and it took off on a 7-mile chase.
And the officer is trailing behind him and slams into the side of him and throws the car up onto the median. And at that time, he attempts to, the person they're chasing attempts to go forward, and another officer is coming down Barnes Road and slams into the front of him.
The driver gave up, put his hands out the window. Police were even able to recover some of that stolen jewelry.
Then there's this, an 11-year-old boy does some quick thinking, and it leads to his own mother getting arrested. Washington County deputies say 30-year-old
We
Nicole
made it.
is there,
We have a view.
and her son were on their way home to Portland from a Hillsborough Hops game. When the boy called 911 from inside the car when he saw his mom hop a curb. We found out 2 other drivers also called 911 because of her erratic driving. Deputies pulled her over and tell us that she failed 2 sobriety tests.
I don't
Having a
know
child
what
in the
I've
car
been told.
is less common, thankfully.
But
And then having your
Sergeant
child
Ken,
fall
some
in
house
because of
is
towing her
small.
is concerning. It
Oh,
just makes
pussy
me
is
believe
mighty
that
cold.
may have seen this type of behavior from her before.
Deputies tell us the boy is now staying with extended family. His mom, by the way, could still face more charges. Next, a convenience store clerk dodging bullets when armed thieves come charging in.
When another guy came into the back and he took money.
The move he made to save his life.
Plus, a historic hotel engulfed in an inferno. What we're learning tonight about this.
How about visual car 105 up the hill?
That could save a life. You're watching Point 6 News.
Roger, Dodger
Watching
over
out
now,
for you.
Victor Niner.
It's slowing down.
So this banner
105,
right from the Start School Supply Drive will help students in Vancouver and Evergreen schools begin their school year ready to learn.
So thank you from Point 6 for helping us step this bus full of back-to-school necessities.
Careful from the people approaching 255 over.
It's here.
It's a good circle for it.
No visual on them.
Imagine what's possible with a world at your fingertips. Get everything they need to shoot for the stars for less. This week at Staples, shop our 50-cent deals. Staples, it's pro time.
Are you ready to travel with all the comforts of home? Funtime
We're on the
RV
open
carries the most
over.
luxurious and most powerful Class A motorhomes. Funtime makes it easy to travel anywhere, anytime. No other dealer compares. Let your family fun begin at Funtime RV.
At the Hyundai Labor Day sales event, we're working hard, so you don't have to.
This deal is crazy good.
No, we specialize in crazy good. Right now, you can get an Elantra for only $139 a month.
No way.
Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty.
Awesome.
Yeah, get that a lot. Hurry into the Labor Day sales event and reap the rewards. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. This is the reason to buy now. Lease an Elantra for just $139 a month, or get up to $37.50 in total savings. Only your Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealer.
Hi guys, it's great to be here. In the desert, at the mall, on the mountain, at school, at the beach, in a Big Easy. Yeah. Today I want to show you guys the next gen Chevy Equinox. What do you think? That's pretty sexy. It looks aggressive.
Not overbearing. It's not too big, not too small. It seems like the perfect car for anybody.
I have a food med kit, 3 first aid, and 35 bandages. 2 painkillers and 2 drinks.
For $199 a month. Or get 0% financing for 60 months on this 2018 Chevy Equinox. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Discover a world of
Pretty
curiosities
good
and
on
culture.
Red Dead. You don't need 35 bandages.
Curios, Captain of Curiosities.
They're here to share.
Now flamethrowers over 8s under the top at Portland Expo Center.
I like your ad too, Private.
Before they can stand tall, they must first learn to stand out. Get everything they need to shine for less.
I'm proud to have you in Alpha 12.
Shop our 97-cent deals. Staples. It's pro time. It's the all-new Coin 6.
Couldn't have it any other worse, eh?
Pack your fingertips all in one app and tailor it to your device. Download it today.
Caught on camera, a bullet nearly misses a store clerk in Tampa, Florida. Moments earlier, 2 masked thieves come into the store.
You guys approaching slowly, sir? You must move.
my hand, gave him everything.
Watch now as the second criminal springs into action. He dumps the register's cash into his backpack.
You guys over there,
and makes a run for it.
120.
The other thief stays
Do not
behind,
engage.
still pointing his gun at the clerk. He turns his head and
acquisition,
pulls
good
the
position.
trigger. The bullet barely misses the clerk's head, striking the cigarette case behind him.
I think he went down, sir.
To be honest, that we do some religious stuff at home with my wife and kids, and I don't know, somebody's blessing
I see
works
a
very
bee hat
nicely
right in
to
front.
me, and they saved my life.
Police still looking for the thief.
I'm falling back.
To Kellogg,
people at the
Idaho, now,
watchtower?
a fire tore through a
120.
historic hotel.
Can Sama, do you see
about
anything behind
7
you,
miles
sir?
East of Spokane.
There's someone,
Look at how intense those flames are. Only the shell of the building is left standing tonight, and that smoke could be seen for miles. And then it even spread to multiple buildings. We're still working to learn if anybody was inside at the time of the fire, as well as what may have started that fire.
Well, summer officially open for thousands of local kids. Classes started today in Lake Oswego and the West Lynn Wilsonville School District. Some parents say getting kids back in school is
Taking fire.
Sad to see those fun summer days.
Damn good.
Are they ready to go back to school?
I
Well,
think,
what happened?
like I said, bittersweet. I think they're kind of excited for some things to do and see their friends.
It's exciting yet nerve-wracking at the same time. I mean, obviously, I'm excited to see my friends I haven't seen all summer, but not super excited for the workload.
Hard to believe. Going back to school. Look at this. Kids in Northeast Portland will go to a brand new one-of-a-kind school tomorrow. Fabian School has partnered with Concordia University, and it's the first of its kind in the nation. So that means elementary and college students will share the campus, and college students who want to become teachers will work with those younger kids. That new school costs more than $48 million to build.
Okay, be careful driving tomorrow morning in the neighborhoods. Kids are headed back to school. It's the first day of school for Portland Public Schools tomorrow. Vancouver and Evergreen District, students in Beaverton, Hillsborough, Gresham, and Salem, Kaiser get ready to enjoy the holiday weekend before they return to class. But Portland is the largest school district in the entire state of Oregon. They all go back to school tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout in the school zones.
And happy back to school. A new temporary life jacket station is now in place along the Willamette River, where 2 children did drown over the summer. The temporary station is near the swimming area at Wallace Marine Park. It was a 5-year-old boy who drowned there earlier this summer. Back in June, an 11-year-old boy drowned. Salem Fire is taking the lead on these efforts to try and keep everybody safe when you're out of the water.
Whether you're just going to be hanging out at the edge of the water or you're going to be going boating, if you don't have one, use it. You know, I encourage people to use them how they use their life. So.
The city of Salem plans to install 2 permanent life jacket stations then at that park by the end of next month. You can also donate money to help buy more life jackets.
Everyone talking about the heavy smoke we had today. The air was very unhealthy. The other thing, Claire, I'm looking at, we're about 23 degrees cooler right now than we were from our high temperature today. Welcome to League tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It will be cooler tomorrow. I think we'll see better clearing, but like you said, it was smoky out there. This is this morning at Skamania. Look at the time lapse. It's hard to even see the river down below, and the skyline almost non-existent. Lots of smoke through the Skamania area. And I want to show you this image. I think this really shows you what we've been dealing with. This is taken from NASA today. Here's all this smoke. Again, we've got the fires down the southwest part of the state. Notice the difference between the smoke and the clouds. Clouds are bright white colored. The smoke is more of that dark gray. It continued to move northward right into the Portland area. We have wildfires out towards the Sisters area and more wildfires up into the north, into Washington state. So a lot of smoke moving through our area. Still an air quality alert in effect towards Bend. That actually lasts till noon on Friday. It has expired for the Portland area down through Eugene. So that is good news, but still a lot of smoke. Again, Bend and Sisters as well as the Pine. Now our weather headline tonight, mild temperatures for tomorrow, Wednesday into Thursday, low to mid 80s, but we do have that heat returning for the weekend, mid 90s to upper 90s for the weekend, and we could see one of the hottest September starts we've had on record in the Portland area, potential breaking